Welcome to video 6 in Module 2, your in real life presence. How will your independent practice connect to your community? Part of a marketing mini course by Collab Dentistry called Finding Your First 50 Clients. In our last video, we learned about how your independent practice will connect with your community in digital ways, creating and posting content online. Driving traffic to your profile is the toughest thing you'll be doing as you work towards onboarding your first 50 clients. As a community-based business, one of the easiest and most effective ways to drive visitors to your profile is by inviting people you meet in real life to have a look. That's what this video will focus on. So we just referred to your independent practice as a community-based business. That means your practice is meant to serve just the local community, as opposed to an online business who can find clients all over the country or even the world. This gives you the advantage of being able to actually connect in real life with fellow community members, something not easy for big online businesses to do. It also gives you an advantage because people like supporting local businesses, and you can use this in your marketing campaigns. But being a community-based business doesn't mean you only operate from one location. By using Collab to find the space to practice, you can be close to your clients no matter where they are. Now let's talk about how your digital and in real life or in-person marketing efforts are actually essential to each other. A digital presence is mandatory for all businesses nowadays, even for community-based ones. Potential clients will always want to check you out online, and the digital tools you've set up are going to make it easy to connect with potential clients. But the truth is, unless you're great at attracting traffic online, you're probably going to have much more success getting clients through your in-person interactions. The goal will be to give people you meet in person an easy way to connect with you digitally. Let's talk about what that looks like. As a service provider running a small business, you'll be selling yourself. That's something you have to be comfortable with. You are a professional providing an important service to your community. That's something to take pride in. When you think about it that way, because it's true, it becomes easier to sell yourself. Let's use a pretty common situation as an example. Let's say you're picking up your kids from school or from an activity. You meet another parent doing the same thing. As you talk and get to know them, what each of you do professionally usually comes up. This is an opportunity for you to invite them to connect with you digitally. It's not a hard sell, just an invitation. This moment is important. Remember, the minimum customer lifetime value for basic hygiene service is over $3,900. Don't let an opportunity pass you by. Even if the person you're talking to doesn't need your services, someone they know might. This is classic networking, and the value of it shouldn't be underestimated. This is where a lot of people get intimidated by the process. We hear people say things like, "I'm not a salesperson," or "salespeople are pushy." You have to change your mindset about this process of selling yourself if you want to succeed in this challenge. Try looking at these interactions with a different perspective. I'm offering the community a really important service, and I want the best for my community. I'm a skilled and dedicated professional providing a valuable service. People want to deal with trained and dedicated people who provide an important service to the community. If this is your mindset, meeting people, telling them what you do, and inviting them to visit your profile is not as nerve-wracking. And remember, it's only hard the first few times. After that, you'll start getting really comfortable with it. So, you're committed to being comfortable with the idea of selling yourself. But what are you going to say to get them to visit your profile? This is what we call your value proposition. This is where you explain why it would be valuable to them to do the thing you're asking them to do. It isn't enough to tell them what you do and expect them to jump at the opportunity to become your client. You have to quickly and clearly explain why they should want to become your client. This should be something you develop by writing it down and practicing it until you're happy with it and comfortable enough so that you can recite it at the drop of a hat. Later on in this course, we'll help you develop your unique value proposition. The final step in selling yourself in person is how easy you make it for someone to visit your profile. If you're interacting with someone at the school bus stop or in the rec center lobby, how do you transfer over the information they need? You should always be prepared to do this seamlessly. Making this process easy sends a signal to your potential client that dealing with you is easy. They will appreciate it. Here are the strategies we recommend, and we recommend doing all of these, not just one. First, go old school and have an actual business card. It's a physical and tangible reminder of you and your practice. Some people will take them and immediately throw them out, but some people will keep them, and that's who you're targeting. You can use Vistaprint and get 100 cards for $19 plus tax and shipping. Get used to always having some cards in you. Include your practice name, email, phone number, and profile handles. You may even want to print a QR code on the back that takes the user straight to your profile or link tree. Second, have a digital business card. There are actual apps that let you do this, but it's probably easier and cheaper to create an image you can keep in your gallery with all of your contact information with your QR code. If someone wants your information, you can bring up the image from your gallery and let them scan the QR code or just take a picture of the image. Lastly, offer to take their name and number and call them to discuss your services. This is the best outcome of one of these interactions, but if you've just met someone, they may not be willing to share their information before they check you out online, and that's fine too. Or if you offer and they seem uncomfortable, just revert back to giving them your information. Later in the course, we will help script some of these interactions as well. In the next video, we will take a closer look at your social media accounts and what you can be posting to drive engagement, get profile visitors, and encourage them to book a call with you.